You're kicking it with the Christians. You're kicking it with the Christians. One marriage, two hustlers, it shows. We'll travel the globe in search of endless possibility. You're kicking it with the Christians. Together we'll conquer it all. Take the highs with the lows, cause there's no losing with this energy. You're kicking it with the Christians.
Oh, I love what they're doing. So we're gonna let them introduce themselves.
Yes.
Cool. Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Alex,
And I'm Allison.
and we are a couple of bites.
Yeah, so guys, go follow them on social media. We'll have their
Yes.
social media right up on the screen for you guys to have access to go follow them on Instagram. They're on TikTok as well. So those two platforms. Are y'all anywhere else?
Nah,
No,
just
just
TikTok
those
and
Yeah,
Instagram for
TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah.
So go follow them.
YouTube, maybe. Maybe.
Okay,
Maybe.
coming soon. Coming
Yes.
soon.
Oh, y'all ain't got them there yet?
No,
Nah.
not yet.
Oh, okay,
We've been
okay.
getting a lot about it though. Like,
Oh, y'all should though. It's fun.
Yeah.
y'all not on YouTube yet? I'm like,
Yeah.
not yet.
Just confirmation.
Why? Because I think it's the editing easier.
Man,
It's a lot with
Bandwidth.
YouTube.
Yeah.
bandwidth is crazy right now.
Yeah.
So
All right, go ahead, baby.
All right, so one thing I've been seeing though, and I really like about y'all channel is how y'all go to all these places. Matter of fact, I think the last place y'all went to, I think I seen them. Was that fire station y'all went to?
fire station, fire wings.
Fire Wing.
Fire wings.
And
yeah.
I-
Station.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Fire Wing. And I told my wife, I said, yeah, we gotta go check that place out.
Yeah.
So what made y'all start this concept?
Man, so you want to go first? You sure?
Yeah.
All right. So, we actually just moved back home.
Okay.
We were in Atlanta for about 3 years. And while we were out there, a lot of family, a lot of friends, they would come out and they'd hit us up. They'd be like, "Hey, yo,
Yes.
where can we go for brunch? Yo, like we trying to go out tonight. What are the hottest spots?" And so, legit, we had in our notes app like lists of
Oh,
places.
wow.
To
Oh,
go,
I like
to
that.
send people. And so, we got on TikTok. This is around quarantine, right? And so everybody
Mhm.
was on TikTok.
Everybody on there.
Everybody, yeah, you know what I mean? And so we saw other people, other influencers, they were kind of doing the same thing, going to different restaurants, going to different festivals. And, they was making recap videos about it.
Yeah.
We were like, yo, we do this all the
Do that.
time.
Yeah.
Like, let's just get into it and see where it goes. And so
Yes.
we started doing it. We had a couple of videos go viral.
I love it.
And we were like, I bet. Like,
Right. We're
it's
in.
sticky. Like, it may be worth like
Yes.
keep this thing going. And then once from there, we were like, okay, well, like what like how do we set ourselves apart from
The rest.
everybody else?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
You know?
always the thing. Like
Mhm.
what sets us apart? Like people say, like,
what
yeah,
makes you unique?
yes.
Yeah.
And so we like when we started our little one marriage, two hustlers, people was like, oh, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
So we started, let's start the podcast. So that's
Yeah.
what made it good.
Love
So,
it.
So
Love
how did you guys meet?
We met in college.
Okay.
Mm.
So we are both from small town of Huntsville.
Yes.
Down the
I don't
road.
know where that is.
Yeah, we seen that because I said I had that 936 number. So I'm like,
Yeah.
Funny enough, like we live maybe 5 minutes
5-10 minutes.
away from
Okay.
each other.
Oh, okay.
And
That's funny.
but we didn't know each other until we went to college in
wow.
Austin.
mm.
Wow.
And so when we went there, he DM'd me.
Okay.
Just talking about, oh, as an alum.
Oh, you trying to shoot this shot quick.
Quick.
I mean, truthfully, not too many of us go to UT.
I got you.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From where
From
we come from,
Okay.
Huntsville.
Okay.
Well, it's very, very few of us. And
Mhm.
so, just kind of already being there, getting my feet wet, you know what I mean? I was a junior at the time. Yeah, I was going in my senior year.
Okay.
So, I'm always looking at, giving back, you know what I mean?
Oh,
And
yeah.
trying to help others,
Yes.
as I
Mhm.
climb. And so I saw that she was coming in and I was like, wait, what? Somebody from
Yeah.
Huntsville,
Right.
you know what I
Right.
mean? And so, that's when I reached out to her, DM'd her, and here we are.
Yeah.
I mean, there were some slight lapses of communication.
Okay.
Because I ended up graduating,
Mhm.
and then she was still on campus,
Mm.
and so I went to grad school in San Antonio. But while in grad school, we kind of fell off a little bit, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And just, we went our separate ways,
Right.
doing our own
Mm.
things. But we established a really, really good relationship.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
mean,
always good.
yeah, we had like a really good friendship. Like we would check on each other. I know at one point, something happened it was an incident
Yeah.
happened on campus.
Okay.
And I reached out to her. I wanted to make sure she was
Right.
good. And so we reconnected. It was after grad school. It was like right before you graduated.
Mm-hmm.
And
Like
we kind of
2018.
just went out. We went to Kona Grill for a couple of drinks.
Okay.
Yeah, caught up. We were like, it's been like a year and a half since the
Right.
last time we talked.
Mm.
How have things been?
Mhm.
And just kind of rekindled what we had before. And so
We ended
since
up
then,
being at Kona Grill for like hours.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
just catching up.
yeah, they told us, hey, y'all got to get out.
So this is the thing. So on that year separation,
Yeah.
was she on your mind, or it was just y'all just living?
Yeah. We were just,
Okay.
You know what I mean? School was first thing on our mind.
Okay.
Just trying to graduate the both of us.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Just trying to get it. And then, she had career aspirations, and she was involved. She was applying for grad school actually too.
Mm.
So she was in the process of taking the GRE.
Mhm.
Here I am, you know what I mean, trying to capstone, trying to knock that out.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like we were really heavily embedded in our school, and so I was chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, same.
What attracted you guys to each other? Like the initial, like, she seems like potential, or he seems
Yeah.
like potential.
I always say like Alex just always felt like home for me.
Oh wow, that's good.
Even though I know we were both from the same place,
Yeah.
it just always felt like it. And I felt like he immediately kind of took me in. And I mean, from cooking, from just checking on me, everything. Like
Oh, okay.
even when we weren't together
Consistent.
or anything, just
Yeah.
being consistent.
Mm.
And so yeah, that was always it for me.
So I have a question though. Like, what was that point that made you want to marry her? Like, how long was that process?
Oh man. I knew off top.
Oh, you knew it?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, there are no words to describe how amazing Allison is.
Okay.
Aw, yes.
And I mean, as I am home for her, she is home for me as well.
Yes, that's how it should be.
And there was really how I knew was when back in 2018 I went through a really, really rough patch.
Okay.
Like emotionally and mentally. And through every step of that journey, she was right there with me.
Oh, that's good.
You know what I mean? And so for her to pour into me when I was at my lowest, and not to judge me, to fully support me, and to see, help us see where we are today.
Yes.
That was really meaningful to me, and very important. And that's really what opened my eyes to this is who I want to marry.
Man, yes.
I love
Without a
that.
doubt. And truly, I
Yes.
think the stars just align, And like
Mm.
Allison said, we're both from a small town. I mean, we're talking one high school,
Come on.
one middle school.
Come on.
We ain't know each other. We
That's
ain't know
crazy.
we existed. I mean, my uncle knew her mom.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Our
okay.
older sisters knew each other.
That's so and so's daughter. That's
That's what's his name. Yeah, that's my preacher nephew. Yeah. And then for us to cross paths,
Yeah.
at UT, I mean, it's truly special.
It is.
Mm.
It is. I love that. I love. But we didn't give him a chance to answer the question.
Okay,
what
go.
attracted him to her.
Oh, I mean, I look at her though.
Oh, she's beautiful.
She a baddie.
Yeah. And I think that's what see, but I think too that they both feel like they align with each other.
Yeah.
So that like feeling like you're at home is something
Having
that
that safe space.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
that's
truly,
important.
yeah.
That's
But aside
important.
from that, I mean, we truly see eye to eye.
Yes.
And everything. I think a lot of what we have done, and which people would think is very we pursued an unconventional pathway.
Yes.
But for what we have achieved thus far, I mean, it speaks volumes, and it just shows how much we are alike, and like
Right.
how aligned we are with our aspirations to where we see ourselves.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And continuing to uplift each other. Like even though we're doing this together, we're still
Right.
individuals.
Oh,
right?
yes.
We still have
Right.
our separate dreams and aspirations. And so pouring into each other while also, working together as a team is truly what we've embodied,
Yes.
throughout the relationship. And ultimately is why we we've achieved so much thus far. I mean, this is
Yes.
only the beginning.
Yeah,
It's only the
and I think people need to know that though,
They do.
like,
That's what marriage is all about. It's all
Yeah.
about working together as a team
because people always ask us, "How y'all work together every day?"
and,
I'm like,
keeping the balance.
and keeping
Yeah.
the balance, and we work together every single day. So.
Yeah, I mean, we both
Yeah.
work from home.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we
okay.
are always with each other.
Always with each other.
Okay. So is the goal to be full-time influencers, or you still want to keep your careers? Kind of, what do you guys do from home? What do y'all, if you don't mind me asking?
I work in digital marketing.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
And I'm in the med tech space.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. So your job perfectly aligns with what you're
Perfectly.
doing.
Exactly. I am on social media every single day.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's
Yeah.
perfect. And so your individual goals, how do you keep those balanced? Because that's the question that we get a lot. Like, okay, how do you still maintain like what you want to do and then still focus on our common goals that we have together?
Mhm.
So how do you think you guys like what are the top 2 things that you do to keep that balance?
I know one really big thing we do is just making sure like every week that we're having a conversation about,
Yes.
where do we feel like we are with individually where we are.
I like
Right.
that.
Just because so often we get so bogged down with just couple of items, even like wedding planning, everything that we don't take time to think about our individual goals. So we always try to carve out at least a little bit of time
Yes.
to just say like, just do it. We call it a little check-in.
Oh yes.
We have our wellness Wednesdays.
Yeah.
We're just checking in with each other, just seeing how everything's going, how we feel individually,
Yes.
where our goals are, and what we can do for each other to help get us a little bit closer to those goals. So that's
Right.
definitely a huge thing that we try to do because with everything going on, it can get crazy.
Yeah, because sometimes we get caught up in the hustle and bustle
Mhm.
and we're going and going and it's like, hold on,
Mhm.
wait.
That's what we do. We have our
step
week.
back.
We call it weekly business meetings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's our business meetings. We're talking
Yeah.
about like what goals are we trying to achieve? I mean, what are we doing with our marketing?
Yeah.
I mean, how many podcasts? Because she got her own podcast.
Oh, nice.
I got my own podcast, and then we do a podcast together.
That's what
So we just like what are we doing?
The individual and then the individual check-ins.
Yes.
Like
Mhm.
how can I support him? Because
Mhm.
that's something I learned from someone previously. They've been married like 24 years. And they're like, they had to stop and really, because they have kids and things like that, but just stop and really just say, how can I support you today? Like, what can I do
Mhm.
for you today? Because sometimes we get caught up in everything else and
Yes.
we get kind of selfish because there's always one person who kind of comes up with all the ideas of, far as like dating. I know he's the surprise person. So I've been taking more initiative to do more of those things. Because,
And I think that's how I found them because I'm always searching. I'm like, okay, what can we go out on Thursdays? So Thursdays is our date. It's our day night. So I'm like, what can we do now? I just be going through Instagram.
We saw y'all's reel on. Y'all went to Clutch.
Yeah.
We went and we enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yes, we loved it.
We loved it. We loved it. The owner was there when we went, so we got to meet him.
And I was talking about him. I was like, he ain't doing nothing, but he the owner.
He was the owner the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told her, I was like, this dude ain't doing nothing. But then when we went to the walkthrough,
The tour.
he was talking. I was like, oh, he the owner.
Yeah.
That's why he instructing everybody.
Yeah.
That's kind of how it started off for us too at the initial part of the store, the
Mhm.
tour. And then he came through later on.
Okay.
He gave a little brief overview of kind of how he started, what he's doing now. But we really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We enjoyed it. Yeah, I loved it. So thank you guys for that.
Nah,
Y'all,
appreciate
I'm telling y'all,
Appreciate
y'all y'all need to go check out their page.
So let me ask y'all a question.
Talk to us.
So you still got that list of places you're trying to go?
Yeah.
Like for y'all couples to bite, y'all got.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so then how many times y'all go out a week usually?
You know what? It kind of goes back to the question she asked about. How do we stay in touch with each other?
Mm.
We dedicate one day out of the weekend, whether it's Saturday, Friday, Sunday, to just us, right? And the other 2 days, we'll do our social media thing.
I like that.
mean? But at least one day out of the weekend, we completely decompress.
Yeah.
I love it.
And just chill.
Yeah.
Do what we want to do, whether if it's just go to Jack in the Box, or if we just want to go to Gringos.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Simple.
It's like no filming today. Don't worry about posting it. We just enjoying each other.
I want to ask that question though. So, what is your mindset dude, like you going out filming, people looking like, what is your mindset?
I think sometimes it's easier when
Yeah.
people when it's really empty or like nobody's paying attention. But sometimes when it's packed, I know we'll be like, "Can you do it this time?"
It do be awkward.
It do.
It do be awkward.
So yeah, if
It'd
one
be mad
person does the
awkward.
awkward one, the other one has to do it the next time.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Because we learned that too. Like we be filming, like we'll
Mhm.
film like we went to Miami. We everywhere we go, we'll film it and we'll post it. But we like people be looking at you crazy.
Yeah. They hop in the camera sometimes.
Yeah.
You get those people like, I'm like, hey.
We've had a few. Yeah, we've had a few.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So what's the most unexpected thing that's happened to you guys lately? Like anything that you just weren't expecting, and it kind of was like, hey, where'd this come from?
It's a good one.
That is a
Good
good one.
one.
That's a good one.
I think this our account growth period
Yes.
has
Okay.
been like
Mhm.
super
Okay.
I have to say that.
unexpected.
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, go for it. Go for it.
Oh, yeah, that's just been like it felt like overnight. It
Mm.
was growing. I
That's
know. We were
That's
just
true.
talking about it the other day, but we ordered like the number balloons from
Mhm.
Party City.
Come on.
And that was for like 15K.
Yeah.
And we had to that was for 12K.
It was for
And we
12.
had to cancel that order
Mm.
because it grew so fast.
Wow.
And then we were like, okay, we'll do it for 15K. And then we had to cancel that order.
Man.
Yeah, because it's just been growing. So now we're like, we'll do the balloons for 20K. So yeah, y'all go follow
we'll
us
have
to
to-
help us get to the
Yes,
Get to the
yes.
big
But yes, so I think that was a big unexpected
Yes.
thing. And then just the support that people have given us. Again, we
Yes.
started this in Atlanta and we were not 100% sure if it would translate over here to Houston. And so we're just happy that people still like us here.
Well, I
and
think
support
once
us.
people find you, this
Yeah.
is like social media. It's kind of awkward, but it's so real though. Because once they find you, they're gonna follow you. They're gonna love you. They're gonna share it. And I always tell her, I was like, man, find your power 1,000. I call it the power 1,000 because you want to get. I'm a big believer in getting 1,000 people that support you, that's willing to buy from you
Mm.
on a yearly basis. That's how you make $1 million a year.
Yeah.
Just that simple.
And also, that's what she does.
Yeah, I know.
That's what she does. I like that. We were talking to another business owner yesterday.
Yes.
We toured her facility. Older Black lady. She does like wedding cakes.
Nice.
Gorgeous. Oh my God, y'all.
Beautiful.
I want to get married again. I was sitting there, I was like, oh my God, let's have another wedding. But her struggle was marketing. And so, we were talking to her about some things. And so she has some things that she has to do. So it's really hard for people to find good people that know how to market because that is
Because she said she spent $5,000 already
spent
and didn't get
money.
nothing.
and got nothing.
No return.
And they were asking for more money. And I felt so bad because I'm like,
You could have came to us. 'Cause we could have gave you.
all you have to do is this.
The information I gave her yesterday was so valuable to her though. So.
Yeah. So it's important to have good people like you.
I
So
appreciate it.
your families, how did they feel about this whole movement? Because like I'm from a small town, so being from a small town, it's
We
kind of
out
like,
here.
what's
We out
that?
here.
We out here.
I saw you on Facebook. What y'all doing? They don't really know. So how hard is that to explain?
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking.
That's exactly what it is. Is I saw you on Facebook.
Yeah,
What is
I saw
that?
you on Facebook.
Yep, that's exactly how it is.
Mhm.
Yeah, they don't quite understand.
They don't. They don't.
I just stopped trying to explain to my mom.
Yeah, my dad's like, "Are you making money with that?" Like, yeah, yeah.
Yep, that's what we told my mom something the other day, and she was like, "Oh yeah, that's doing really well for y'all just to be taking pictures."
They don't understand.
We're not taking any pictures. Like I don't know where. she
So
got that
who's
from.
the editor? Which one y'all editing?
Truthfully, we both
Yeah, we both.
Okay.
we share that
Teamwork.
responsibility.
I like
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, down the line, everything
Mhm.
from filming to the voiceovers to the editing to the captions, like
Mhm.
Yes.
it is a team effort.
I love it.
And I think
100%.
your audience kind of likes that because they get a little bit of the male side.
Yeah,
Yes.
the
female
duality,
side.
you know,
Yes.
and that's something that we got feedback on back when we started doing it was
Mhm.
that it gave both the perspective of the male and the female.
Yep.
And I think really, that's what really draws our following, people to follow us.
Mhm.
Is that we're that 2-dimensional
Yeah.
Yes.
dynamic. You
Yes.
know what I mean? And we can give it to you either from brunch with the girlies, you know what I mean, or I'm out
Yes.
night with the fellas, you know what I
Yes.
mean.
Yeah.
So,
And I think that's what makes us unique too, because
Yeah.
that you don't really see too many black podcasters that's married
Yeah.
that's giving you the perspective. Because we'll bring in, we did single panels, we'll bring in married people. But you get
Yeah.
to see different perspectives of it.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. So how do you guys deal with finances and family? So you're doing well for yourselves. You're growing, and so people clearly see that you're doing well.
Yeah.
And so there could be a fine line between. Well, this is what I hear. Oh, you make good money. I'm still like, what does that mean?
Right.
My family, because they're country. Like, oh yeah, you making good money.
Yes.
It's
And,
not the way inflation.
this and that. And so, how do you guys kind of deal with some of those comments, like, from family, with distance, cousins, friends?
I mean, for the most part, we laugh it off. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And we really, I mean, truthfully, we really haven't gotten
That's good.
any comments kind of in that space. A lot of it has been, we just hope y'all not doing that for free.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, at least,
I like it.
at least they're looking out for them, though.
Yeah, don't be out there wasting your
Waste your
time.
time.
Because I mean, like, we're both family oriented, and so
Okay.
our families, they they're always inviting us to come somewhere. I know she has nieces and nephews, and so when they hit us up and say, hey, we're doing this and this, we have to reschedule. Like,
Yeah.
our weekends are booked.
Yes.
And so they're like, okay, well, are y'all getting paid for that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Y'all stay busy. But
Yes.
like, how much they pay y'all?
Yeah.
Right.
Now you get a little too personal, but it's okay.
Like, just no, we're not doing it for free. But but still, we've had to navigate those scenarios. But it hasn't been anything too crucial.
Have y'all thought about I know you're a marketer, so have y'all thought about starting a website? And now let me tell you, let me just give you, because this is something God just told me, it's real quick in my mind. Starting a website, and it has like y'all welcome them to the website, but it has all y'all videos underneath it where they can click it and be able to just like this month, last month. I'm just trying to get some game.
I like that idea.
That's dope. That's a good idea, bro.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, no, that hasn't even come across.
Yeah, like a squeeze page, like a page, and the people actually come on there and it says, "Hey, welcome. We are a couple of bites, and go below, and then each session has different things they can go to watch their video.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah,
that's a cool idea.
Yeah. Now we gonna tap into.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, because that gives you a house outside of social media.
Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like about social media is like me. My brand is called Right Now Is Your Time, but I might say anything. I'm like Kanye. I might say anything, and they gonna kick me off. But if I got a lot of email subscribers and a lot of text messages, doesn't matter. You kick me out. I got my audience.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the biggest thing is building something outside of social media.
No, I mean that's true, because even with what's going on with TikTok right now, you have a lot of TikTok influencers, and with what's at stake, it's like, okay, how do I pivot? Do I go to YouTube?
That's an easy pivot, though. That's why I tell you I gave you the play.
Yeah,
that's easy.
Right.
Do the website. Start getting them already
Traffic
over there.
And
then what you do is have it where they can put their phone number and their email. Boom. So now you can text them, hey, check out a new video. You know what I'm saying? But then get them to a say y'all want to do one extra night, and that's your private content, and then you charge the audience $5 or $10 a month to watch some of your private content.
They want to host events. So say you host an event and you're, charging your followers a certain fee to attend this event. They have a place to go find the event, information about the event. They're going to your website.
Come on, Gems.
They're going to their website.
No, for real.
Oh, we're hosting a date night
like
over here for couples and whatever. They're showing
that's dope.
Oh yeah.
No, I think that's definitely worth looking into. So
yeah, because you're already out, so
yes,
might as well.
And don't be scared. This is the thing, man. We was one of the first people to charge for content, and people used to bash us and say, "Oh, y'all charging $10 to watch y'all?" Yeah, we charging. You pay for cable, so we'll give you a free video on Friday, but we hide the rest of our content.
Yeah.
And so we do 2 to 3 videos a week. That's private. If they want to watch it, they got to pay $10 for it a month.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's what really drives, like, the value, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
If someone finds value in something, they're going to pay for it.
They're
Yeah.
gonna
Off
pay
top.
for it. Yeah. And then you have people who genuinely just want to support you.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
Yeah.
that too.
Yes.
they just like what you're doing, and they're like, oh, I like that. I see a Black couple doing good things, and they want to support. So
Yes.
that's always good. The wedding. So when is the wedding?
Yes, August 25th.
Oh, it's coming fast.
It's coming super fast.
Super fast.
Is it a big wedding, small wedding, back home here?
We thought it was a big wedding, and then we had some friends tell us they were having 600 guests.
600.
Oh, wow.
I guess it's a
Oh,
smaller wedding.
600. Yeah.
It's 150. So
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
That's pretty normal.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
normal.
And we'll be having it in Dallas.
Nice. So what made you guys choose Dallas?
I love the wedding
He
venue.
pointed at-
Yo, it was like year 2 we were together,
Mhm.
and she started showing me videos on Instagram, YouTube of this one venue. She was like, Alex, this is the one. I just
Right.
She was like, I just know it, and I don't want to look at nothing else. We don't want to tour nothing else.
Right.
We did it. Like
That was the
after
only place we went.
that's the only place we toured.
Oh, so right away. Love
Right
at first
after
sight.
we booked it.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. How's family feeling about going to Dallas? They're excited?
They are super
That's good.
excited. Yes,
Excited.
they're happy.
Lots of bridesmaids, groomsmen.
7.
7.
Oh, that's pretty normal.
Mhm.
That's
That's
pretty
what we had.
Y'all
normal.
had 7?
Yeah, we had
Yeah,
7.
but we went to Jamaica. We took
y'all had a
52
destination
people.
one.
And 52
Nice.
people went.
They said that was the biggest one.
Yeah, at the resort that they had.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Because normally it's like 10.
we gave people 18 months to pay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
you had to give them a while.
Yeah.
But it was a good time. It was a good
It was crap. We had, and we still the same people want us to do something, another event this year.
Gotcha.
I know.
How long have y'all been married for?
5 years.
5 years.
Yeah, we've been
Awesome.
together 8.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Gotcha.
It didn't take me long. I already knew. I had my checklist.
Yep.
Don't start with the checklist.
It's a wrap.
please.
Yeah, that's the problem. People don't have checklists though. They just be getting married, or they just be
True.
falling in love with the looks.
Do you think you would be as successful if you didn't have each other?
No.
Man, great question.
I don't think so for me.
Yeah.
I know I'm more reserved than
Okay.
Alex is. And I think we always say, like, I'm very good at planning things. but
Okay.
The execution I may not be.
Oh,
But he's
come on.
very good at executing.
I love
things.
that.
And so I think together, like, we're able to get so much done because we
Mm.
both bring, things to the table. I know for me, as being a planner, I would literally just plan it. It would
Right.
nothing would happen.
Right.
I have my journals,
Yes.
I have my notes of ideas and things,
Yes.
but nothing would happen.
It's like when it's gonna
Spreadsheets.
start.
Yeah, but
Google
I-
Drives.
Yeah. But so many business ideas and classes I signed up for,
Uh-huh.
and nothing ever happened.
Right.
But I think having him, it's like that extra push of
Yes.
this is how we get it done.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I definitely think together, we're way more successful.
Absolutely. I mean, like she was saying, just to piggyback off of her, we play off each other's strengths.
Yes.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And kind of, we put our aces in their places is what my old manager used to tell me. And so, like she said, the planning side, me on the execution side. And ultimately, like I said, it's just we blend so well.
Oh yes.
Our personalities to our aspirations to our goals, like everything is so aligned.
Mm.
And
Equally yoked. I like it.
and people, when they I feel like they really see that, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Especially our families, and they're just so proud of us for doing what we've achieved so far. And yeah, I agree. Like, nah, I doubt it. Like, this is my better half. Like,
Yes.
seriously,
And that's all. I'm gonna tell you. Before I met her, I had my book on the shelf. So I'm like, I had like in a little spiral,
Yeah.
and then she came like, "You better get to it. Stop playing. You're gonna release this book."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She gave me she put the battery in my back, so call it,
Mhm.
to push to
Right.
something greater.
I want to go. Oh no, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, yeah, we're always pushing each other to be our best selves.
Yes.
Like, don't sell yourself short.
Right.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And that's just holding each other accountable for
Mm.
our personal goals.
Yes.
Yes.
It's like, just because we got a couple of bites going on, we got the wedding going on now, like, you still gonna do this,
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
We still getting up at 6 a.m. and hitting the gym.
Yes.
Yes. I love it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I want to go back to what you were saying about bringing to the table. bringing something to the table. So I've been seeing a lot of clips where women are responding to men who are saying like, "Oh, I want to know what a woman brings to the table. What is she bringing to the table?" That's the only comment they made. Okay. So then we get the women who's responding, right? And they're like, "Hey, if a man is asking you what you bring to the table, then he's poor." I saw that one this morning. He's poor and he shouldn't be asking you. That means he needs to get his finances together. And then I see guys in the comments and they're like, well, that's totally not what that means when we say that. So I kind of want, Alex to maybe answer like, when you say bring to the table, what are you referring to? Because it's not necessarily always finances, right?
Right.
That men are referring to. So you want to answer for the males and then we'll, chime in
Got
for the
you.
females.
I feel like the answer, it varies depending on, who that person is and what their wants and needs are, right?
Yes.
But personally speaking, when, I look at Allison or when, I think of Allison, it's the emotional investment,
Got
right?
you.
It's the willingness to accept me and my imperfections. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? It's the willingness to see me with these imperfections, but still love me unconditionally.
Yes.
And I feel that often men, and it's nothing against us, but like just our upbringing, we're taught to be hard. We're taught to
Yep.
have this hard exterior, outer shell. But when you have somebody who comes in and actually dissolves that and allows you to live, you live to be like live
So much.
allows you to live within your purpose, right?
Mhm.
That's so good.
And your journey. Yet, although it may even be on a different playing field, they're still invested in you. They're still loving you unconditionally and pouring into you. And so it's really the emotional aspect for me. I mean, some guys, they may be like, hey, bro, she got to cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which is cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean, you ain't got to do all that.
Right.
Yeah, that's
You know
what
what
we
I'm
do. We share the road.
cooking. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's really like the basis of our relationship. It's a partnership. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
Mhm.
it's not 50-50, it's 100-100. I'm not gonna be 100 every single day. You know what I'm saying? But
Yes.
I know for a fact, and I trust and I have faith that she's gonna pick up where I'm at.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Any day of the week.
And I like that mindset because we always say, people say, y'all do 50-50. I said, no, we do 100-100.
Yeah.
Because it's days I might be 60 and then she might be 80. We still over 100.
Yep.
That's what it's about at the end of the day.
At the
So
end of the day.
Most people giving equally.
Mhm.
So how do you feel about that comment for the women?
Oh, I feel like social media has
Yes.
done
Man, that's
so
true.
much for relationships, like this service, in that somehow like a lot of people think like money when it comes to relationships.
yes, they do.
It do
and
play
so
a big role though.
It does play a big role, but it's not everything.
It's not everything.
Yeah.
And so, or just like when it says, bringing to a table, it's always, well, a man needs to do this. A man
Right.
needs to pay for this. He needs to pay for
Right.
everything.
You need to make six
A lot of
figures.
pressure.
A lot of pressure.
Yes.
Because I always tell Alex that I'm like, I'm confused where do you find these men who are the same age as you, who are also black, but who are making the kind of money like
Yes.
you're talking about?
Right.
And so I definitely think it's just good to see relationships
It
like
is.
y'all's, like
Yes.
ours, like to see real relationships and to see
Yes.
that it's not. I think just people see what celebrities do and
Right.
people like that, and that's not everyday life.
It's
Like,
not.
it's not the real world. It's not how relationships work. Relationships have, give and take. It's picking up
Yes.
slack. It's things like that. Because I know even the other week I had a huge presentation. And so I was prepping for that
Man, she was
day
doing
and
it
night
for
for
a
like
A month.
weeks.
I was like, yo, you doing?
yeah.
It's 10 o'clock. I was like, yo, you working
Yeah,
still?
and I'm still working. And so Alex had to deal with the dog. He
Yeah.
had to wash dishes. He had to do
Yeah.
all those things.
That's
and
good.
it's like he didn't have to, but he chose to
Yes.
just
Yeah.
to help me. So then when I was done doing all that, the house was clean, everything was taken care of. And so I think it's just so much to a partnership that,
It is.
like we just said, it's not 50-50. And so
And you said something key. You said choice. It's a choice.
Yeah.
So people always ask, like, how do you do it? How did you meet your husband? How is this? How is that? I'm like, everything's a choice, guys.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that I chose him, like, hey, you're gonna be my husband. All of
Mhm.
this was a choice for both of us. It was a choice
Mhm.
for us to choose each other and say we're gonna work together
Like
to
for
achieve
instance
our
too,
goals.
like for
Yeah.
instance too, she said last week, I've been cooking all week.
Oh yeah.
So look, so this week I cooked.
Don't
You know what
ask me
I'm
to cook on the weekends.
You want to cook
Nope.
tonight?
And so we had like a little small disagreement, but it's cool. I said I'm gonna cook next week.
Yeah.
Take that pressure off of her.
Yeah, so he did. He cooked all week. And I think it's just about voicing how you
Yep.
feel.
Mhm.
Because sometimes we keep stuff in and then
Yes.
it goes from 0 to 10 when we could have addressed
Yeah.
it from the beginning.
Mhm.
And that's why we try to try to address it immediately. Like
Yes.
the other day we was in the car and we had like a little argument. And the argument was I said something and she told me to shut up. And so look,
Yeah, but you have made me
so
mad.
okay, so immediately, watch what I tell y'all. Immediately I said, hey, if I would have told you to shut up, you would have been crying.
Yep.
So I said
If I would say if it was reverse, would you be acting like that?
Yes.
I
And
say
she said, you're right, and I'm sorry. But see, I addressed it immediately.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's good to go ahead and like
And
don't
then
hold
I
it
felt
in.
bad. I felt bad.
Yeah.
He made me
No,
feel bad.
I'm sure Allison can agree just as much as me, but that's something that we've actually had to work on ourselves because although, it's good to have those, regular cadence scheduled healthy check-ins.
Yes.
What we call our Wellness Wednesdays, but one thing that we learned is that okay, well, you might be holding on to something for a whole week.
Come
and
on.
then address it.
Yes.
Then it's like, okay, well, why didn't you say that last
Yes.
Wednesday? And so,
Yes.
we're trying to break away from that and really just have these conversations
Mm.
when they're necessary,
Yeah.
right? Addressing them at that point when, like, in the middle of it all, just to resolve whatever the matter should have been, would have been.
Right.
And I think it's important if you and I don't tell people how to do it, but when we start addressing it immediately, it resolves the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Versus when we used to hold on to it and it's like building up, and to the point where then we have a big argument.
It festers.
It go crazy.
Festers, yo.
And then we like, dang, we gotta address it. We need to address it
It
immediately.
goes from 0 to 10. So
Yes.
I'm working on that. I'm working on that. I had a friend and I told her, I said, I'm going to bring this up. I have a couple coming on Saturday. So I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to get their opinion.
Yo, what up?
I'm not going to say your name. But so she lives with her boyfriend. And so the boyfriend just moved here. They moved here from another state. So they're both here now. But he's in a space to where he's kind of like jealous of her because she's making friends. And, she goes out with the friends kind of like, but he's not adjusting as well as she is. So it's like snappy, like, oh, you're going out again. Oh, you're going to get in your little car and go over here. And, he's kind of like displaying these characteristics of being a little jealous of her.
Okay.
And so I'm just really encouraging her to communicate because her thing is I leave and go sit in the car or I go upstairs to my neighbors and I'm just like, no, that's not how you deal with it. So I'm kind of glad we brought up, addressing things right away. Yeah. So babe, I'm gonna ask you,
Okay.
You said how important do you think that is for addressing it right away?
Well, for us, it's been important.
Something like that.
Yeah, because I think she should be able to write it down and say, like, really address it. For us, it's been important because I was letting stuff build up. And then what happens is I started having a mental counter of, oh yeah, you said this, you did. So now I got a checklist of things. So when we get to the sixth thing, now I'm about to go crazy.
Yeah.
So I think that's what's happening.
Yes. Instead of saying, let me check it off already and don't let it build up. Like that one day you got super mad and you stormed out the house. You was already going somewhere, but you slammed the door. I thought you broke the door, but you was mad because we was letting it build up.
Yeah. True. That was like 2 years ago. Why
I know.
Bring that up?
This is still on my mind. Still on my mind. Still on my mind. Still on my mind.
Yeah. So Alex already said how they address it. So hopefully you can take something from that and kind of like, use that in your own relationship.
Yeah.
But, sometimes I feel like we're trying to force things. And this is just me being blunt. That's not really for us because we've all been in that situation as well. So make sure that, you're kind of looking at both sides of the situation. and just kind of seeing what's going to work for you and what's not going to work for you. Do you have any additional
Yeah, I do.
questions? Yeah, go ahead.
We're gonna play a game. Say one got to go. We're just gonna get a chance to get to know y'all real quick. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get a little chance to get to know y'all. Here we go. One got to go. Thanksgiving, Christmas, your birthday, or Mother's Day.
Well, it's obvious.
I don't know.
What's gonna go.
I don't know. This is them. We getting to know them.
I gotta say Thanksgiving.
Oh, Thanksgiving got to go.
Yeah.
You too? Thanksgiving.
Oh.
See?
I was gonna say
She-
Christmas. Christmas.
Yeah.
I mean,
This is good. This is good.
Now, I feel like a lot of the food, my decision is based off the food, right?
This is
Right.
good though. This is
A lot
good.
of the food that we eat at Thanksgiving, we eat at
we
Christmas.
can, yeah.
Okay,
so-
I got you.
But in my family. so.
Okay, I got you. All right, so that was a good one. That's so you said it was easy. It's not that easy as you think. Okay. Let me see. One gotta go. Your bed, your bathroom, your barber or stylist, or your laptop.
That's hard. Should have chosen.
No, well, that's the.
Oh, that laptop's gotta go. It gotta go. He's like, I can use
Yeah,
my
you can
phone.
use your
Okay. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is we getting to know them, all right? So do y'all drink?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Hennessy, Crown Royal, Patron, or Ciroc.
Hennessy.
I have to agree.
Go ahead, dog.
I can't do the Henny.
Okay,
Man.
okay.
I can't do the Henny.
Okay, so here we go. Y'all listen to R&B and rap?
Yeah.
Okay. Trigger, Chris Brown, Usher, or R. Kelly.
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly gone?
Mhm.
Okay. Because of what he done, or because his music is crazy.
Music is good.
I mean, it's catalog. I mean,
him and Trigger on the
yeah, they kind of.
level.
They're on the list.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so one gotta go. Do y'all watch boxing? Not really? Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Well, okay, well, I ain't
Yeah.
gonna ask you that one right there. All right, one gotta go. Adidas, Nike, Reebok, or Jordans?
Reebok.
Reebok.
Okay, y'all, okay.
Yeah, Reebok gotta go.
Y'all don't like Reebok either. You like Reebok?
Yeah, do they still sell them?
I don't.
I haven't seen
All right,
them.
one gotta go. Turning up with your friends, cuddle time with your boo, personal time alone, or game night with your family.
Ooh, that's hard.
Oh, turn up friends, cuddle time, personal, and family.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Ooh, that's what I'm saying.
Which one you?
I'm gonna go with turn up with friends.
Okay.
I'm gonna say personal time.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
say personal.
These
time.
are hard though. These are not as easy as you think. I'm telling you. All right. So here we go. Okay. Y'all like clothes?
Yeah.
Okay. I think y'all know your answer on this, but I don't know. Fubu, Fat Form, Sean John, Rockaway.
Okay.
I don't know. Some people they might like Fubu. You can't knock people.
Fubu,
Sean John, Fat Form, or Rockaway.
All of them.
All of them.
All of the above.
I mean, I was rocking Fubu back in the day.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. He like
Fubu was saying a list. I
That's
say
what.
Rockaway.
Okay, Rockaway.
Yeah.
All of them.
Go all of them.
Okay, cool. All right, here we go. So we got World Star, The Shade Room, Vlad TV, or TMZ.
Black TV.
Yeah, what's Black TV?
Black TV is it's just like World Star Hip Hop. So they out there. Y'all don't know 'em.
Okay, I don't know Lag. Yeah, Lag gotta go.
Yeah, it's just like World Star.
World Star.
It's just like that. All right.
I'm just gonna say OnlyFans.
Oh my god. All right. This is a tough one. This gonna tell me a lot about y'all.
Okay.
Mac and cheese, cornbread, collard greens, or yams.
Collard greens.
Yams.
Oh yeah. You said yams gotta go.
Yams. The best. The
Nah,
best.
They go with the mac and
man.
cheese.
And the
Nah, I'll say it every Thanksgiving.
Yeah, he said he over it. He over it.
That's why he voted Thanksgiving off.
Right. Sounds like you. You don't like Thanksgiving.
All right. So I don't like Thanksgiving. I really don't. All right. Fried fish, lobster, shrimp, or king crab legs.
Lobster.
Y'all don't like lobster?
Hold
You
on,
just
hold
said
on.
which one gotta go.
Fried shrimp, lobster.
Lobster, shrimp. No, fried fish.
Oh, fried fish. Dang.
Lobster,
one.
shrimp, or king crab legs.
Yeah, I'll take crab over lobster.
Okay.
The lobster
Mhm.
gotta go.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Because you don't get enough.
Right.
I'm still be hungry.
All right, lemon pepper wings, garlic Parmesan wings,
Parmesan.
Parmesan wings. I'm
What
sorry.
did
I'm
you
sorry. I'm
say?
sorry. I'm sorry. Caribbean jerk wings or classic barbecue wings.
Lemon pepper.
He said he
So we gotta go back to his face.
I
not them lemon pepper. He say nope.
Nah, I can't do it. I gotta say garlic parmesan.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I feel he said nah. Now this is you get to see like the difference. It's like all right, here we go. Y'all eat cereal? Or y'all used to?
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, Frosty Flakes, Lucky Charms, Fruity Pebbles, or Cinnamon Toast Crunch. One gotta go. They like them all.
Fruity Pebbles gotta go.
They gotta go.
Yeah, I would say
Fruity-
Fruity
yeah,
Pebbles.
They get soggy too
I was
fast.
gonna say they get like soggy.
Mush.
All right, here go sweets. Red velvet cake, peach cobbler, sweet potato pie, or banana pudding.
Sweet potato pie.
The last three.
The last three.
Not like sweet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I got you. All right, so wings, breast, thigh, or drumstick.
Yeah.
Drumstick. Leg quarters gotta go. Drumstick.
Yeah, man. That's all right. So Chick-fil-A, Chipotle, Five Guys, or Popeyes. One gotta go.
Believe it or not, I've never had Five Guys.
I have not either.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
So-
You're
good.
not missing anything.
Oh.
You're not.
All we hear is it's high, overpriced.
It is overpriced. It's not that. It's not that good.
All right. So Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or group chat. One gotta go.
Facebook.
Facebook.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Facebook.
Too many old people on Facebook.
Yeah,
Facebook
wait.
is- yeah. My
No
grandma's on
shade.
there.
No shade, no shade. But it's
My grandma's on there commenting on everybody's
I-
like,
Uncles, aunts. Yeah, man.
I was like, Facebook got it. I'm sorry. No shade, but I'm sorry. All right. So y'all don't have kids yet.
Nah.
So I'm gonna take them off the list. So your partner, your siblings, or your parents, one gotta go.
oh no. That's too hard.
I'll go.
Right.
Oh.
Y'all know each other already
Can't
out.
answer that. Can't answer that.
Pass.
Okay, pass. But somebody might see it. Somebody.
They're gonna watch it. They're gonna watch it and be like, what?
All right. So spring break, Memorial Day, 4th of July, Carnival.
4th of July.
4th of July.
I feel the same way. I'm like 4th of July.
Not really our holiday.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
We're going up for Juneteenth though.
Yes.
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 All right. So here we go. R&B, gospel, hip hop, or reggae. One gotta go.
Reggae.
Reggae.
Yeah, reggae.
Oh yeah, reggae.
Yeah,
No, you picking.
I only listen to that.
You got one
Going to
song.
Jamaica.
That's it.
That's it.
You got one song. All right. So Love and Basketball, Best Man, The Wood, or Baby Boy. One
Baby
gotta
Boy.
go.
Baby boy.
Baby boy.
Baby Boy.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. I got like
The wood at the top though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got five more.
Good.
Friday, Coming to America, House Party, or Life.
What were the first two?
Friday.
So Friday, Coming to America, House Party, or Life.
You can't get rid of life.
Yeah, I was saying I gotta keep life on there.
It might be house party.
Yeah, I'm thinking house party.
It gotta be.
Yeah.
I would go House Party. All right. So Tyler Perry, Spike Lee, John Singleton. Which one? One gotta go. They all got good movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Tyler Perry got to go.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think Tyler Perry.
He's not in
Off the strength of the movies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, y'all hating on Tyler Perry.
He's just
man.
not in that. He doesn't he's not in that category with him.
Mm-mm.
Nah.
No, they don't have these kind of shows no more. But I wish they did. But here we go. Martin Lawrence, the Wayans brothers, Jamie Foxx or Fresh Prince? One got to go.
Ooh, that's
That's a
hard.
hard one. That's a hard one.
Mm.
It's tough. It's tough.
I might have to say the Wayne.
Dang.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see. Oh, I don't know. This might not be for you. Here we go.
Okay.
Girlfriends, Living Single, Moesha, or the Parkers.
Ooh. And you know, I just watched
You
all of it.
literally just watches them on repeat.
I love Moesha.
I do too. Ooh.
It's hard.
That one is hard.
It is.
What you think?
She don't know.
I don't know.
And I just want to sing all the songs.
Okay, we go past. We go past. All right, so Family Matters, The Crosby Show, My Wife and Kids in a Different World.
What was My Wife and Kids?
My Wife and Kids is done, but that's
I don't even remember.
you don't remember that? It's
My Wife and Kids.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh, she
I know.
See, it's hard for her.
I love My Wife and Kids. Ooh.
The Family Matters.
Actually, I'm
The
gonna say
Crosby
Family
I'm
Show.
gonna go Family Matters.
I'm gonna say Family
Mhm.
Matters. I'll take
Urkel was the man though.
Mhm.
Stefan.
Yeah. Denzel, Washington movies, Will Smith movies, Samuel Jackson, and Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say Morgan Freeman too. All right, let me see.
Your 5 is up. I'm
My
counting.
5. I know. I'm finna get through them.
Your 5 is up, boo.
Yeah, that's it. Oh no, this is my last one. Maybe y'all might know these. The Rockefeller Records, Cash Money, Bad Boy, or Murder Inc. She don't know. She like
I don't know Rockefeller Records.
Jay-Z.
Yeah, I was like,
See, she about to get her black card revoked.
That's the full name.
Yes.
Oh,
Never ever heard of it.
yeah.
It's in the song, like when he first says his verse on Diamond, he says that.
She don't know. It's okay. It's okay. She don't know.
We gotta revoke her black card.
I have to. I have to.
Wait, it was Murder.
It said Rockefeller, Cash Money, Murder Inc. or Bad Boy.
Ooh.
Ooh, no,
All
'cause
about
that's
the
Diddy.
Benjamins,
That's Diddy.
baby.
It's between Bad Boy.
She don't. She
That's
looking
hard.
Ja Rule and
Like, let me not participate in this round.
I'm gonna go with Ja Rule.
Ja Rule. Okay,
Yeah,
Murder Inc.
Murder Inc.
That's Murder Inc.
Yeah.
So at this time, we'd like to turn away. No, before we actually.
No, wait, because I have 2 more questions.
Okay, come
Yeah,
on.
what talk to me?
Goals. Your goals for 2023.
Yes.
2023.
Yeah, for the remainder of the year. Because
What it look like?
the first quarter of the year.
Yes.
It's moving.
It's
Man,
moving.
too fast. I'll let you go first.
What are our goals for the rest of the year? To get married. I think that's
Yeah, okay.
First and
biggest
foremost.
one.
Well, how about y'all brand though?
Oh, with our brand, it's just to continue to grow,
Okay.
and expand. I think go to more restaurants, more
Mhm.
places,
Right.
work with a lot more restaurants. I think that's one thing we've really been trying to do is
Mhm.
to work with, especially Black owned
Yes.
restaurants and spots, and be able to highlight them and just showcase what they do in their places. I know we have a place we're going to soon about, just highlighting her business. She's just starting out, and I think that's a big thing that we want to do is to be able to highlight them.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good though.
Are you guys participating in the Houston Restaurant Week? That's
Yes,
coming up?
Yeah.
Black
So
Restaurant
we
Week.
were
Black Restaurant.
invited to their professional mixer.
Mhm.
last
Oh,
month.
okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
very
Nice.
cool.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Making lots of moves.
We trying to.
Yeah, I love that. So, where do you see you guys in the next 5 years? Because you're getting married, and so
Yeah.
next 5 years, what does that kind of look like? You think it's gonna look like? Because we really don't know, but
Married, of course. 1 kid at least. Yeah.
At
Yeah.
least.
Yeah, 1 kid at least. And man, I want to say, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but while we're working, our 9 to 5s, and also our we have a couple of bites. We're also really really trying to dive into like real estate, and so we currently have 2 properties, and so we've even talked about, where do we see ourselves within the next 5 years? What does that look like? We're getting 1 more, we're getting 2 more
Yes.
after the wedding, because right now the wedding
Is where it's at.
is eating our pockets. But hopefully, we're able to build our portfolio even more within the next couple of years. And I mean that's and maybe buy our dream home. I don't know.
I hope
5
so.
years?
Yeah, that's good. A good timeline.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
good
that's a
timeline.
great timeline. And so starting a YouTube channel too, right? Yeah, document this journey. You wanna
Document it.
the journey.
Got to.
Because one thing I love about it is, and I'm on myself more about recording stuff, is like going back to see those moments. Like you can go back and watch them. Like I don't really care about the subscribers. That if they come, great. But I like going back and looking because we can kind of see like, oh, we're growing.
Yeah.
We went back and looked at some of our videos. We're like,
Yeah.
what were we doing?
We did our first podcast in
What were we doing?
2018. That's what's crazy. Some of our first podcast 20 it was trash.
Yeah.
now we here.
Yeah, that's what it's like looking back at our old videos when we were back in Atlanta. It was like,
The quality is
yikes.
bad.
Like
Yes.
it
You
was
noticed everything.
terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you start to notice like little things. And so, yeah, I'm looking forward to following you guys and watching you guys.
I got 2
continue
things
to
too,
grow.
though. I got 2 more things that we've done.
Yeah.
First thing is, if you can go back and you guys can ask yourself a question when you was younger in your teens, what would you tell you guys so your life would look different today?
Invest.
Invest.
Yeah.
Take your first check from Jack in the Box.
and invest.
In Apple, bro. But no.
Yeah.
You want to go first?
Sure. I would tell myself to do what you're passionate about.
Yeah, I like
take
that.
my time to think about what I want to do. I think, going through school, college, grad school, like a lot of those things were things I thought I wanted to do, but maybe if I would have taken the time to like really think about it, and because I feel like even now, just still trying to figure out life,
Yes.
and it's like maybe just taking a little bit of time to figure out who you are, figure out what you like.
Yes.
I think that's what I would tell myself.
That's great.
What would I say to myself? I would just say, take risk.
There you go.
Don't be afraid to take risks. I'm super analytical, and so very calculated with the decisions that I make, that we make. We're both very similar, both analytical, but never be afraid to take risks, and never be afraid to fail, to fall. Truly life is your biggest teacher, and so from those failures is the only way that you're gonna grow, and stepping outside of your comfort zone.
And that's why we always tell people we don't take losses, we take lessons.
Yeah.
And then the last thing is we like to flip it around. Y'all have anything y'all want to ask us? We like to give the floor to
questions.
Yeah, you
5 years in, what advice do y'all have
for the newly married
us?
people?
Yes.
I love everything y'all said today.
I think that we really they rarely see us without each other.
Yeah.
So we always together.
So I would say what my grandma said to me, remain together, like always be together. It seems like you guys are already on the right track. But just be together. When you see one, you're pretty much going to see the other one most of the time.
And that's coming from 50 years of marriage.
Yeah, they're 50 years in.
Man, that's gold. That's real gold, yo. Yeah, that's gold.
Yeah, and one of the things she just told me was go with your husband. Wherever he goes, whatever he wants to do, make sure you support it. And vice versa. And so I think that's key. Just continue to support each other.
And then Papa said something too. I said, Papa, how you been married so long? He said, it's hard, but he perseverance. Yeah. So, we meet couples, they say they don't argue. I'm like, come on, you gotta be realistic now.
Let's be real.
We can bet some couples that says that they don't argue. I'm like, man, you believe that?
Yeah, no, I don't do that. I do not. But I love y'all already have the right mindset. And so just continue with that mindset and remain together. Because, people are always going to have their opinions about your marriage. But as long as you guys know what the vision is and what the goal is, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think that's what I would say.
That's it. You want to close it out? Y'all got any more questions? Y'all can ask us. We here for the questions. We like to flip the table around.
That's real. So, this is prior to marriage, what got, well, it might have been, y'all started the podcast Before or after?
Yes.
Well, we started
Before. We was in that rental house. Before we bought a house, we was in that rental house.
Okay, before.
Yeah, we started before, and it was a mess. That's why I'm making that face.
So was it like a joint thing? Like, hey,
what was his idea?
It was my idea because
he was already doing.
I'm more of the risk taker though.
Yeah.
She's more of the like, hey, let me look at the numbers.
Yeah.
I'm more of like, man, we got one lifetime ticking.
Let's do it.
And we got an 8-year difference.
Yeah, but we have to stop and
and we have an 8-year difference. So it's like I feel like
older.
He's older.
You're older. Oh, okay.
I'm 43.
Yeah.
Figure out her age.
I'm 34.
I got it.
Okay, so anyway, so I'm more of a risk taker. So we looked at it, we was trash. I'm like, yeah, this is trash.
Yeah.
And it was the name of it was relationship therapy. Yeah. And so we did some research before we got all this copyrighted and stuff. We did some research and then I said, I don't really know that. So she said, I'm gonna pray about it. And she came back how long? Maybe about
because during COVID we started doing lives and people were like interacting with the lives and stuff, and so we're like, should we bring the podcast back? And so then we decided to bring it back, and so it's growing. So what year was that? We brought it really back full force. 2020. So
but my thing, my stipulations was if we do bring it back, we got to monetize it right away. I'm not waiting. I'm not gonna wait on social media to tell me that I'm verified. I'm verified already. Yeah. So we came back and we started charging for content, man. So we in season number 8, and we do 20 episodes per season. And so every episode, everything's hitting, you know. Mm-hmm. And so we do every week. We do like it takes us 2 months to do one season. So we do like week 1 will be like 1 and 2. Week 2 will be 3, 4, and 5, and then we release a video every Friday.
Yeah, on YouTube, because we want to build our YouTube. So now we're starting to release more content on YouTube.
Yeah.
So that's kind of, I don't know. We have these conversations all the time. So like we're like, why not record it? So that's kind of where we're going. Mm-hmm. And then just bringing couples on here and there. We did for Black History Month. We brought on some couplepreneurs. In the past, we brought on.
They making some money too.
Yeah, they're like serial entrepreneurs,
and they young. Some of them like 25, 20. They getting it.
Yeah, they're getting it.
Eating 500,000 1 year. They getting that money.
They're getting money, and we're actually helping that couple that came on. We didn't know them either. They came on, and now we're helping them build out a course because they're turning what they're already doing. I'm like, hey, y'all need to turn it up a notch, and so they're going up a notch.
Because like they only had an ebook. So I'm like, man, y'all can change the ebook to a module. So I reached out. Mm-hmm. I reached out to a course, to modules. I reached out to him. He's like, what can you do for me? I'm like, well, I'm gonna show you my other students. And then boom. And then he came. He's like, oh yeah. So they coming this week to start recording everything. And that's why I thought about y'all. Like a website is so perfect. Yeah. If y'all can at least get, I'll tell you, the power of 1,000. That's the goal. Yeah. Get 1,000 people that's willing to spend money with you. Mm-hmm. That's all you don't have to wait on social media.
That's all you need.
That's all you need.
Yeah. So that's kind of where we're going and what we're doing. So we're excited about it. I'm excited.
No, and then one more question.
Yeah, come on.
You guys, kind of what have been the biggest challenges that you guys have encountered, on each platform or just throughout all the platforms that you on? And kind of how have you navigated those?
I guess for us, not growing as fast as we want to grow on the platforms. And I think we sat down and assessed this because we were doing now with our personal stuff, it's growing faster because we're trying it the different way. So we're starting there first, growing. Okay. But I think because we monetized first, it's taking us longer to grow on social media.
But
so I think that's the downside of it.
Well, I told her from the beginning, I'd rather have 1,000 people paying $10 a month. Sure. Versus having 100,000 people looking.
So we're trying it just to see what it looks like from both perspectives, like from both sides. Like, what does it look like to start just on social media? And then what does it look like to start from monetizing first?
Immediately.
So we're just trying to really fill that part out too.
But you got to be willing to give, people will criticize you. They'll be like, you're trying to charge for content? Yes. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
and I think it takes a long time to grow, especially on YouTube. Now YouTube be frustrating me. That's the platform that I have the issue with is YouTube because like for my videos, for example, I just started my podcast in January, and like some of my videos, I looked at the views, and then I went back to look at the views, and it changed, right? And I'm like, how is this change? So I feel like they're like playing with the analytics a little bit. So that's the platform I think is the
But
headache.
our biggest thing is not, and I always tell her, I said, you can look at the numbers, but me, I'm always focused on the 1,000 paying me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's
And so-
the numbers person,
and
but
so-
I look at the
Me-
like I'm just looking at the analytics.
And like with my brand, I have, her brand is called Allow Yourself Grace, and my brand is called Why Now Is Your Time. And so I have like clothes, products, mentorship. I focus on people who ready to buy.
Yeah.
You know, we can look at so many people, and we didn't met people got all these followers. They don't have no website.
Yeah,
They're not making
So
no
it's both
money.
sides.
I'm like, man, what are you doing?
Yeah,
You know, but I think people scared to ask
yeah.
for people to buy,
Then they feel like they might lose that audience.
Yes.
Yeah.
and that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
So that's where we differ in that
Gotcha.
area, because I'm like, okay, wait, we gotta strategize this out, and then he's like, let's go. So I think
Yeah.
we're balancing that,
Yeah.
but we
And
do a good job at it,
no,
because what we do now is like, this is your job, this is my job.
yes.
Because at first I'm like, hold on, you in my lane, sir?
Yeah.
Stay over there. So we had to really figure out, okay, what's your assignments? What's my assignments? And that's how we kind of run this operation. So
Gotcha.
Yeah, because people always they want to know like what y'all do here and stuff like that. Now we tell them like,
yeah, I handle like most of the business side, like the
Gotcha.
structure.
I'm gonna run through the wall to get it. So
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
So you want to
So-
close it out? Or you want me to close it out?
No, that was all your questions.
I have one more, but
Okay,
I don't want to hold your number.
We got
No,
all
you're
day.
fine.
We got all day.
No, so I know that one thing that Allison and I run into, and we're still working on it, is that majority. I wouldn't say majority, but we find ourselves talking about the business a lot, right?
Mhm.
Whenever we're just having conversations,
and that's okay.
even in passing, you know what I mean.
Mm.
And so sometimes it gets to a point to where it's like, okay, well, can you just ask me? Can we just talk about anything other
Just
than
me.
a couple of
Yes.
things?
Yeah, like
Yes.
something.
Does that happen to you guys often?
Tell
Yeah.
me what happened.
Yeah.
Don't break it up. We have this a lot. This is because, listen, what's crazy was 3:00 in the morning. She wakes up and wakes shaking me. I'm like, what's going on? Do you ever think about the business while you sleep? I said, man, stop, leave me alone. I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I say, yes, I do. Matter of fact, I'm dreaming about something right now. So I think you just got to know how to turn it off and on, though.
It's hard though, because he gets to the bed talking about it, and I'm like, stop. So I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
So I told him, I said, okay, in the bedroom, we get into bed and we're decompressing for the day. Okay, we're off limits with business, because it is hard, because it does overlap. And
Man, especially when you job free, and this is all the money you getting,
Yeah.
you gotta I'm just locked
Yeah.
in on pushing us to 6 figures a month.
Yeah.
So, but it's through multiple different products. So that's what I'll be like, and it can be overbearing, and everybody not for me. And I always tell them like, I understand we don't want to talk about it too much, but it's something that's on my mind constantly, because I'm always looking for, man, what are the audience saying? What are we doing? How can we upsell on this? How can we try? This is where my brain thinks. This is your only form.
Yeah.
It's easy when you got another job to just, I'm chilling. It's easy.
So I guess certain times. So like we said bedtime. So just establishing those boundaries. So bedtime, and then we do our date nights on Thursdays.
we don't talk about
So
nothing.
we don't talk about
phone off.
Yeah, I was going.
no business, no phone.
Yeah.
Because I had to get onto him about answering his phone.
I got a lot of clients too, though. So, but
What are you doing? Like, I'm over here and you're on your phone.
Yeah.
So phone zone. We do phone zone too.
yeah, we call it phone zone.
Yeah.
I mean, no phones.
Yeah. So like if we're watching a movie or something together
Yeah.
at home on a Friday night, it's normally we put our phones on the counter and we
Gotcha.
just leave them there.
Enjoy each other time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to.
So, yeah, I
because-
guess just creating boundaries,
Mhm.
trying to create boundaries, unless it's like something in extreme emergency, of course. But like, other than that, you got to have those boundaries.
my clients be thinking this is emergency though. Everything
They
emergency
really
to them.
They really do. They are like so needy.
Everything emergency. I'm like, hey, I'm chilling, And I don't be want to come off rude to them, but I'm just like, man, can I spend time with my wife tonight,
But
please?
they're rude. I'm not. I can't. I let him deal with that because no, people are rude.
Can't stop
They
the
want
money.
all of your time.
Can't stop the money.
And that's one thing too about business. The more you grow, and so say you guys are hosting things and you're doing things, people feel like they're your number one priority. So
Mm.
I guess at the end of the day, you have to say like, hey, you have to set those boundaries. Like, I have a family too, you know, I have this too. So I'll get to you. It's just not going to be right away all the time.
Yeah.
So we had to learn to put those boundaries in place.
It's hard, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, and both of you guys got jobs, and so the minute, just imagine you job free and you only making money off of
from your investments
and your content. It's just your mind go to another level. This is your income, so you gotta really think and strategize this stuff out. And so
that makes sense.
Yeah. So just boundaries. I say keep boundaries.
Boundaries. I got you. Nah, I appreciate it.
No problem.
Want to close it out? Want me to close it out?
Go ahead, close it out.
Oh my god!
Because you've been rushing to close it out.
No, I haven't. She owned me. She owned me. I told her we got all day. We ain't doing it but taking your
grandparents out. But no, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for spending your hour of your Saturday with us. We definitely appreciate it. Make sure you guys go follow them. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're notified every time we drop. If you are listening to this on audio, go to Instagram and follow a couple of bites. You have to type in a couple of bites. It'll be on the screen, but we'll also put it in the description on Apple Podcasts and all our other platforms as well. And until next time, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
You're kicking it with the Christians. You're kicking it with the Christians. One marriage, two hustlers, it shows. We'll travel the globe in search of endless possibilities. You're kicking it with the Christians. Together we'll conquer it all. Take the highs with the lows, 'cause there's no losing with this energy. You're kicking it with the Christians.
Don't forget to follow us on all platforms.